I just completed my part one of my June energies video. I, you know, I can't even talk today. I kind of deliberated on whether I should talk about what what came through last night as far as something coming. The thing is like I felt like something was coming for some time now. So I can't talk about timing so much because it could be a little while longer before something happens. I'm really hoping nothing happens. But the thing is that I got this really weird message like in the middle of the night, like when I was like half asleep and I sort of woke up and it was like something came through really loudly that, like something bad was going to happen. And I don't really like that, but I've had confirmation from my guides that that's the case. I don't necessarily feel like it's a personal thing. I feel like it's a global thing. It's going to affect a lot more people than just one person. And I felt this before. So I did want to mention it again here in this video in case you didn't see the first video. People aren't seeing my videos, so I don't know what people are actually hearing. But I wanted to say that if you're the kind of person that kind of freaks out or doesn't want to hear about like bad stuff happening, then that message is going to be, I think it's going to be difficult to hear, especially coming from me, especially coming from like, I think a lot of people have come out of like the last 2 years not really wanting any bad news. Like people are over bad news. People are over the situation in the world. People are just like, can we just get back to our lives? Can we get bad things rolling again? Can like we live again? Can we feel better? But I think that if I don't say it, if I don't say what came through, then I think that I'm not being the messenger that I'm supposed to be. And like I mentioned in my June energies part one, I think the biggest problem, the biggest shift that people are going to have is mentally being prepared for some stuff that's going to go down. I think people are not mentally prepared. And I also think like people aren't prepared in general. People still sort of live paycheck to paycheck or still live kind of day to day. Right now, I'm living day to day. So I can't say that it's different for me in some regards because like when I got that message, I was like, well, that's great. Like that's really great. Like this is the worst timing for something bad like that to happen. But it's just sort of like, or just for something bad to happen, period. It's bad timing for a lot of people. It's not what people want to hear. But I guess it's just really important for everybody to know that things could come down the pike that they're not really expecting or be really prepared for. And I guess I'm here to reiterate being prepared regardless of whether you want something bad to happen or not is the goal. Like being prepared is the goal. So yeah, I originally in part one wanted to lay out some cards just to see what I got for the June energies, and I still want to do that. So I'm going to do that. This video is this is a general reading. This is not for any specific sign. This is for all signs. I may do a pick a card also, some other time, maybe record it later. I do want to say before I jump into any cards that I am still accepting private readings. If you wanted to book a private reading, you could book it through my website, oracledaphne.com. The link is going to be in the description box below, but it's also going to be in the comments later once this video is posted. I am going on a hiatus from doing private readings starting June 1st. Starting June 1st, going through August 19th. I woke up with my hand this morning, like I wasn't able to fully close my hand. Like you can see like my hand, like my hand is very swollen and I've been doing a lot of like really rough landscaping. So, I Physically, I'm putting all of my energy into doing some landscape work. I have to because I'm not able to make a living off of YouTube. So it's just the work that I'm able to find at this time. All donations are appreciated this time. All bookings are appreciated this time. But doing the landscape does not go well with my being able to do private clients because I don't know if I'm going to wake up with energy or if my body's going to be like, yeah, no, Beth, you need to go get more rest. Um, so I will be on hiatus, temporary hiatus from doing private readings starting June 1st through August 19th. If it's an emergency reading, of course, you can contact me. If it's a referral, they can contact me. Everybody can book it. My hiatus is really about me not being able to guarantee when I'm going to be able to do the reading. So you can send a payment and you can say, okay, Beth, get back to me when you have energy or get back to me when you're ready. That's totally fine and it's okay. So just want to say that there. I am still partnering with Jackery. I want to say that to everybody. This is the time to get a solar power generator. This is the time to get a solar powered generator. They have a really cool website, jackery.com, and my affiliate link is going to be in the description box below. That being said, I'm just going to lay out some cards and see what we got here. Got a lot of reverses. We're going to go with it. This is so interesting. This, I think it was the Queen of Cups in reverse, came out when I did the reading for the future timelines with Joe Lido. When I did my collaboration with Joe Lido. There's something to do with water here. Really strongly. Something to do with water. And because the Queen of Cups in reverse is about the ocean. Most of the time, it's about going to the ocean or going to the water. But there's something to do with water here. The Queen of Cups in reverse to me is a very beautiful card. It's a positive card. But because I am kind of on the lookout to see like what's going on, it may just be something to think about as far as the water. Interesting. There is something about forgiveness here. Very beautiful energy about forgiveness and love. One of the outcome, actually, you guys are going to really like this. The outcome is you being the channel for money. This card is my favorite card of Pentacles cards because when you're the channel for money, it's like you, no matter what, will be making money hand over fist. And there's no blockages to any financial improvements. So even if you've had, like, say, a difficult time looking for work or a difficult time at your work, you're still going to be the channel for money very strongly. Could be towards the end of June. My guide keeps, oh, hi, Donna. Thanks so much for joining. My guide keeps showing me that song, my favorite song by Frank Sinatra, That's Life, where he says, shut down in May and then back on top in June. And so some of you, there is something about getting back on top here, especially with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Being in a healthy flow, having a strong flow of money towards the end of June. Whatever it is, there's a lot of money that's going to be coming to you at that time. And even, let's just say hypothetically, maybe you start off June just being like, I don't know where money's coming from. I still feel like you're in this flow. Anytime the Six of Pentacles shows up like this, it just, to me, it almost dominates the whole spread. The flow, when you're in the flow of money, it's sort of just like money comes to you naturally. Money comes easily. It's It's not a time where, you have a lot of bills to pay and a lot of crap piles up and you don't know how to pay for anything. No, no, no. It's where money flows easily and sort of effortlessly, and you have more than enough, and you don't have to even think about it too much. It's a beautiful card, and I'm glad to see that's something. If there's any takeaway here from this reading, that's what it is. And yeah, so we also have the Strength card in reverse as the foundation. To me, this is like having some real grit, having really real determination, having a lot of really strong will in June, either to get stuff done, or, to me, it colors the whole reading. So some of you may be very determined. Maybe you're very determined to make money. Maybe you're very determined to get stuff done. Whatever it is that you're determined to do, and it's weird because I'm not really seeing I'm seeing circumstances. So and I'm seeing the Queen of Swords in reverse. To me, that's forgiveness. That's the heart melting. And so I don't really know how the Strength card in reverse would apply to the heart melting, but it's sort of like I guess the background energy, the overall energy is going to be just very strong determination and strength of will to maybe just get through June, to get through this time. And on this path and on this journey, you may find yourself forgiving someone or someone forgiving you for something. You may find yourself maybe going to the water or going to the beach or maybe taking a trip, like going on vacation or taking a time out. The Queen of Cups in reverse again is an experience. To me, it's like an experience. There's a lot of experiences here, positive experiences that I think that you're really not expecting. You're really not. And it's interesting because, I had that message that came through about something bad happening globally, but maybe on a personal level, there's still things that are very positive that could come through. There's some interesting energy about taking this Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse is to me about taking a leap of faith before you're ready. But the outcome's the Six of Pentacles. So if you need money to do whatever it is that you're going to do, it's gonna be there. Some of you are very focused. There may be somebody in the hospital. You're very focused on your health, or you're going to be very focused at this time, or there's somebody that's going to be in the hospital. You're going to be very focused on them. Something about an accident for someone, or surgery, or something that bad that happened to them. I don't necessarily feel for someone, this is like a suicide attempt. I feel like this is a suicide attempt for someone. I don't necessarily feel it's in the position of your attitude, but that can also indicate your focus. So you could be focused on somebody maybe that has had maybe some suicidal thoughts or maybe a suicide attempt. Could be an overdose for someone. I'm feeling an overdose for someone. of some kind, or like something that happened. I feel like you're going to be focused on this person. I don't necessarily feel like this is you. There's a lot of focus on this person. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords to me is healing. So anything that happens, there's going to be some healing that comes from it, and there's going to be like an overcoming the and maybe addiction. You know, somebody may be struggling with mental health issues. There's going to be overcoming that. You know, issues. You know, there's issues around that. I feel like there's a way forward though, and there's healing there. So I definitely feel like whatever happens. And I feel like, again, I don't necessarily feel like it's you. I feel like it's your focus. There's a focus on these other people. These could be people in your life. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be, an older son or daughter. This could also be worries and fears to me. Like it's worries and fears, worst case scenarios. This could also be for someone a domestic violence situation. That kind of comes up out of nowhere. I feel like it's going to be with a partner. I don't necessarily feel like I feel like it yeah, I don't feel like it's going to be with some random person. I feel like this is a domestic violence situation, or like working on like overcoming a domestic violence situation. Um and some of you, it's like working to overcome like abuse issues. Um I feel like there's something about overcoming abuse issues. Um there could be like I don't see the legal stuff here, but there could be some legal stuff too. This could be something, again, this could be something that happens, or this is like a part of your focus. To me, it feels it's in your position of attitude, which can block because you're focused on all this other stuff. It's almost like, okay, like I feel like for some of you, your attention and focus is on other stuff that's not you. Because we have the Fool card, and the Fool is you. The Fool is you in reverse. And this is needing to take a leap of faith, but not really being ready to. And then the universe forcing you to do it, to just do it. It's kind of like the bird that gets kicked out of the nest, you know? So yeah, like wherever, like if you, let's just say there's people around you that have issues with domestic violence, or there's people around you within your social circle that have issues with some kind of abuse, or that have issues with, like a crazy ex, to me, this is like where you need to like, no, call your parts home, focus on you, get your focus back to working on your life or figuring out what you want to do with your life. Get your focus back to taking the reins, saying, you know what, this other stuff is not, people talk about boundaries all the time. This is not where you begin and end. Okay, so like where you begin and where you end has nothing to do with this person. You stop before this person. Like your energy stops. This person, whoever this is not you. And they're distracting you. To me, you may, again, with the sun in Gemini needs endless distractions. They are heavily obligated. They can't say no to save their life. So this is a time where you could get caught up in what's going on with the neighbors, what's going on with other people, what's going on with friends, what's the drama that's going on at work, what's the drama that's going on with the neighbors' friends, what's the drama that's going on, online, what's the issue with other people, with their abuse situation, with their addiction problems, with their crap. It's like you're gonna have to wash yourself clean of all this. You're going to have to say, you know what? That's not my stuff. And I don't really need to tune into it or think about it or deal with it and like pull the curtain down and say, you know what? I'm done with this show. Whatever this show is, I'm done with that. And not listen and not tune in and not talk about it. They say spiritual law, what we think about, we bring about. Where our focus goes, then our energy flows. So if we are constantly focused on, say, a situation that's not healthy, our energy is getting leaked out. And that's pure, beautiful life force energy in which you could be doing something else with your time. Some of you, some of you do need to, like, I guess what the thing is like some of you are going through a time of kind of like self-discovery. The June energies, it's really about self-discovery. And maybe this distraction or these people have been kind of like a thing where it has prevented you from really taking a hard look at yourself. And Gemini has a hard time with this. They don't like to work on themselves. It's easier for them to work on other people and ask about what's going on with the neighbors than it is for the Gemini to work on themselves. You're going to need to take a hard look in the mirror. And to me, it's like the whole thing is about learning to love yourself and say, okay, and full self-acceptance. And like, what is the hard, cold truth? Like, some of you are very, very much in a space of needing to recognize who you are, needing to see yourself very clearly. The Hierophant in reverse is about coming out of the closet. It's like saying, you know what, I'm gay. Or you know what, I'm a lesbian. Or you know what, I'm bi. Or you know what, I'm trans. Or you know what, I'm not any of these things. I'm just me. And fully accepting yourself for just being you. And focusing on yourself. Maybe getting some new clothes. Maybe dating someone you wouldn't normally date. Maybe hooking up with someone you wouldn't normally hook up with. Maybe accepting yourself in like a radical way. I think that's what it's going to take. It's going to really, to me, it's really going to take that. There's some other things going on here, but I feel like they're very specific messages, less for the collective, and it's kind of a mixed bag. And of course, with the Sun in Gemini, it's going to be a mixed bag. It's going to be where you feel at times chill, and at times like you're spinning, like your wheels are constantly spinning. And at times, you might get some bad news. And at other times, you might feel like suddenly you're feeling a lot lighter and your problems are kind of dissolving. And you feel like, you know what? You maybe feel more optimistic in love. It's very important, okay, too, at this time, regardless of what happens in the collective or on this planet, for people to be focused on romance, to work on their love life, to get out there and start dating, to believe that there's somebody out there for them, or believe that there's somebody out there that they can date that at least they can have a really good time with, at the very least. Gemini needs to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. To me, that's that Gemini energy. So the Sun being in Gemini, to me, it's all about, to me, it's all about dating. It's all about romance. It's all about finding somebody new to go make out with, at the very least. Yeah, some of you may break up with a boyfriend or girlfriend or a husband or wife. If you break up with somebody, I will tell you, like it might have been a long-term boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife or long-term partnership. I was gonna say though, I feel like some of you are gonna break up with someone and then get into another relationship right after. It's gonna be like one door closes, another opens. It's strange. I also feel like the moving card in reverse came out, so some of you again are gonna be kind of forced to move before you're ready. I don't like to see that, but I feel like it's gonna be okay. I feel like some of you are gonna feel like you're breaking free of Dodge. You know, you're getting out of Dodge. Some way, somehow. You did get the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Wands is a very special card about pregnancy. It's about fertility. It's about, for some, like wanting to get pregnant for a very long time and having a difficult time, or for some, not believing that you could get pregnant and then getting pregnant. To me, this is about getting your wish. If you've wanted to get pregnant, this is getting pregnant. I do see that. I do see some expenses, but I don't feel like I feel like you'll have enough to cover them. That's what I want to say. I think I want to leave off here, guys. Let me check my live chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Thank you guys again for being amazing fans and followers. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully, I've given you some things to think about for June. I'll be back again for more, so stay tuned. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses. I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right, take care. All the best. Thanks so much. Take care.